Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Parquet. We are your hosts, Man of Stage, here with Saren Prince. And together we are Bridge Boys Broadcasting. Welcome, and thank you for tuning in. In the last episode, we got knocked the fuck out. By Hashihime, who, or
turns
whatever.
out she's the bad guy.
We still don't know that she's the bad guy, we just know she's associated with them.
Well, I'm gonna guess that good guy doesn't knock us out.
Well, yeah, you're probably right. So we will see what becomes of this, except for right now, all we can see is a sea of dark.
I awaken in a sea of dark. As I force my unwilling eyelids to open, I focus and try to collect myself. Where am I? What happened? I don't recognize this room. My head feels like it's splitting open from the pain.
Where?
The first thing I realize is that I'm sitting in a chair. I slowly stand up, my muscles screaming in protest, and scan the room.
Wait, so we're just sitting in a chair? We're not strapped to the chair or anything?
I mean, perhaps.
Interesting.
おっと、目を覚ましたね。
Huh?
Upon hearing her voice, something strange happens. All of a sudden, my limbs go numb.
Oh.
I fall back into the chair unceremoniously.
Oh.
My arms and legs refuse to move. What the hell is going on? My senses haven't dulled any. But I can't will any part of my body to move.
ここは私の工房、作業場だよ。
Something you never want to hear.
Yeah, I'm getting some Saw vibes from this.
Unless somebody plays like 40k.
じっとしててくれる？いや、確認するまでもなく動けないはずだけど。ああ、安心して。事務所は他にある。
Was not a concern of ours, but okay.
秘密の工房ってわけではないけど、不意の来客が来ることはまずない。
What did you do to me?
I can't move my limbs. It almost feels as if I've been paralyzed from the neck down.
Give him the sedative!
視覚や聴覚なんかの感覚器の情報を補正できるのは知ってるよね。
As a side note, I'm really enjoying this music.
It's really good.
Yeah.
それと同じ理屈さ。体を動かす信号をデタラメに補正させてもらった。
This is some crazy mad scientist shit right here.
違法な薬物を使ったわけじゃないから安心して。後遺症の心配はない。
I didn't know that BMI could be used like this.
体を動かす信号は私の仕事の領分だもの。詳しいんだ、いろいろと。
Can you tell me something? You use the HIA line to operate BMI prosthesis, don't you? You must be well versed in BMI transmission as well.
だったら
Are you using the HIA line to hack into BMI devices?
おー、すごい、その通りだよ。よく気がついたね。
Well, not really. It took a while. Shoot, most of it was just trying to figure out how to pronounce HIA line correctly.
It stands to reason that a BMI professional would be well versed in HIA line transmission. They both fall under the same subject. But I never would have guessed.
さっきも言ったよね。この右腕はいろいろカスタマイズしてる。パワーも生身より出せるだけじゃない。
It also has a sonar function, an electric function, the guided rocket punch.
And a can opener.
ちょっとした BMI 用のデバイス機能をつけてる。今も伊吹くんの首の BMI を操作したわけさ。君が考えている通りだよ。数百メートル離れた通信も安定して行える。まあ、電波法に違反してるんだけどね。 あでも安心して。操作といっても大したことはできない。
With the connection anyway.
データを共有したり、ちょっとした機能をオンにする、その程度だ。
That must be why I was able to move before she saw me. She hadn't activated it yet.
Are you the one who's been using BMI to spy on people?
そうだよ。
Oh. Okay, you were right. She's the bad guy.
Yes.
And you upload what you get to that site.
そうだよ。
She replies calmly and matter-of-factly. None of this seems to faze her in the slightest.
Why would you do that? What is this all for?
ちょっと待って。何から話したものか。
You saw how traumatized Nika-san was. You were right there with us. You should know full well the damage you're doing to your victims. Why would you do that to her? Why?
待って。そう言ったよね。うるさいのは嫌いなんだ。
What, is that not something you can control with your fancy gadget?
I abruptly lose my ability to speak.
Okay,
Turns
it
out
is.
she can control it with her fancy gadget. I can't move a single finger or do anything about the pain assailing my body.
I was about to say, could you at least turn the pain off, please?
どうしてか。さて、うまく説明できるかな。
Oh no, we can't interrupt her while she's doing her maniacal monologue.
She looks up at the sky, then shrugs her shoulders in apparent defeat, because we're indoors, so she cannot see the sky. All she lets out is a single dry chuckle.
面倒だけど最初から話すよ。結局それが一番早そうだ。
You're right, we can't interrupt her villain monologue. She clears her throat and looks down at me.
Oh, it's gonna be a long one, too.
Oh no. Then she begins to speak.
私の両親はいつもニコニコ優しく笑って理想の親だって言われてた。
Oh! Are the
Uh-oh,
the
the
flashbacks.
flashbacks were her.
Yeah, okay.
でもそれは家の外の話。家に戻ると冷たくてさ。私を殴ったり蹴ったり床に叩きつけたり。外面を気にして嫌なことがあっても笑い続ける。大人は大変だなって思ってた。だから私も我慢しなきゃ。親が我慢してるんだからしょうがない。痛いのは好きじゃないけどしょうがない。で、私が高校生の頃だよ。事故に遭った。車に乗ってる時に多重玉突き事故に巻き込まれた。両親は死んじゃって、私は右腕を失った。病院でリハビリを受けている時に BMI 義手のモニターの話があった。これは前にも言ったね。周りの人は私に優しい言葉をかけてくれた。励ましてくれた。笑顔を絶やせないいい人たちって思った。でも違った。裏では同僚や患者をけなしたりいじめたり、みんな笑顔のままで平気な顔して嘘をつくんだよ。私の両親みたいに。私はね、嘘が嫌いなんだ。嘘の笑顔よりも本心をさらけ出した顔の方が何倍も素敵だ。
What? I'm sorry. Did you get to the part where you're evil yet?
We're getting there.
Her tone is calm and collected. I can't detect any rage or spite from it. I can't wrap my head around how she's able to keep talking like this without interruption.
Well, she actually isn't, which is happening right now.
Is this traumatic to her or something else entirely?
さっきの二人にしてもそう。最初はヘラヘラと人の話を聞いているのかいないのか。 だから私は本心をぶつけたんだ。そしたら、最後にはちゃんと分かってくれたよ。
Is that what you call your right fist?
I will be honest, that's kind of cool.
ルールを破ってごめんなさい。もうしない。関わらない。だから許して。泣きながら言ってくれたんだ。
Okay, a little bit, but seriously. Seeing the smile on her face as she recounts this, I finally realize.
She's knuckin' futz.
It all makes sense. I can't agree with her. Perhaps I can't even understand why she feels the way she does.
今の伊吹くんの顔にも本心が現れてる。嘘つきの顔じゃない。とてもいい顔だよ。
She seems delighted to see me in distress.
言っておくけど、私だけじゃない。嘘にうんざりしてる人は世の中にたくさんいるんだよ。例えば、私のクライアントの中にもいた。その人も周囲の人たちの笑顔に傷つき苦しんでいた。苦しんでる人を見たとき、伊吹くんならどうする？助けるよね、やっぱり。
Is this a rhetorical question?
私もそう。見過ごせなかった。まるで昔の私を見てるようで。だから教えてあげたんだよ。笑顔なんて嘘の顔だってこと。本心はひどいものだってこと。
They all deserve to die.
誰だって他人の目がないところでは本当の顔が現れる。それを実際に証明してあげたらすごく感謝してもらえた。そしてその人は言ったのさ。自分の知り合いも救ってあげたいって。世の中には嘘に苦しめられている人はたくさんいるから助けてあげたいって。私もそう思った。そして嘘つきのいないコミュニティを作った。
On the internet? Really?
She talks in a fixed rhythm as if she's immersed deep in her memories. Does this mean that Ibaraki-san's prediction was right?
だから、あえて一言で言うなら、嘘つきが嫌いだから。
She flashes me a wide smile. The same smile as always. No, actually, this smile looks more genuine.
Oh, we can talk now. Is that the reason why you took that video of Nika-san? Because she's always smiling?
私はあの子の本心を知りたかったんだ。上手な嘘の仮面の下の顔。でもすごいんだ。ああ、逆の意味でね。金平さんは徹底して嘘をついてる。家族の前でも一人になっても全然本心を見せてくれなかった。こんな上手な嘘つきもいるよってサイトにもあげた。それをさっきの二人は私利私欲のために売ったんだ。ルールを破って。
Maybe she's just a happy person.
Yeah, have you ever considered that maybe that's just who she is?
それが許せない。二度と来ないでほしい。そのお願いをしたわけさ。
With my true feelings, Flex.
ああ、でも、盗撮の相談をしてる時だけは本心を見せてくれてたね。金平さんは辛そうな顔してた。かわいそうだったな。
So, what I'm getting out of this is happiness is an illusion, a mask that everybody puts on?
What I'm getting out of this is that she is fucking crazy.
Well, that too.
She isn't joking. She's actually crazy. She isn't trying to rile me up. She actually means what she says. She genuinely felt sorry for her, yet holds no remorse for her actions.
Does that still qualify her as a sociopath? I think.
I believe it definitely would be a psychopath.
Oh, yeah.
The feelings in my chest are swirling around like a dark maelstrom. There might be a lot of people who can relate with this.
But none of them are watching right now.
People who derive joy from the misfortune of others. But purposefully harming someone and crushing their happiness, I don't like that. That's awful.
とはいえ、サイトに紛れ込んだ嘘つきはあの二人だけじゃない。もっとたくさんの嘘つきが紛れ込んでる。そのせいで警察まで動き出してさ。だから今のうちに木戸さんの願いを叶えてあげようと思ったんだ。
What?
Now I'm even more confused. What does Kido-san have to do with this?
伊吹くんも知ってるんじゃない？いつも木戸さんと一緒にいるんだから。彼女が記憶を探してるってことをさ。
Wait, why do you know that?
知ってるよ。私は木戸さんと知り合いなんだから。
Well, so are we. That doesn't answer the question.
生前からのね。茨城さんの体じゃない、細い腕、痩せこけた顔、不気味なくらい白い肌の木戸さんを知ってるんだ。
Oh, okay.
So she knows about the body sharing situation too.
She did it.
It doesn't seem like she's trying to bait me.
私が義手のモニターをしている時に知り合ったんだ。年下なのに私よりも BMI に詳しくて、いろんなことを教えてもらったよ。以前に言った私に BMI の知識を授けてくれたのは木戸さんのことさ。彼女は擬態について調べてた。すでに意識を移植することは可能だったから、あとは自分の意識を受け入れる体さえあれば。でも残念ながら全身を代替するほど技術は進んでいない。彼女の願いは叶わなかった。それでも懸命に木戸さんは生きていた。こればっかりはしょうがないなんて笑ってた。でもある日の夜、私は見たんだ。彼女の泣いてる姿を。死にたくない。なんで自分が誰か助けて、お願い助けてってね。そんな激しい本心を隠し続けて、木戸さんはとんでもない嘘つきだった。私、その本心を見たときにね、ドキドキしちゃった。
Lady, there is something very wrong with you.
Oh man.
あんなの見たら、嘘だらけの笑顔なんて余計に信じられなくなった。
Is she reminiscing about that moment? Hashihime-san closes her eyes and her breath becomes eerily ragged.
本当にすごかった。体中から何かが吹き上がって、そのまま脳を突き抜けるような感覚。
She is so crazy, even I am like, oh hell no.
その人の内面すべてが溢れて、何もかもを晒して、あれが人間の本心。全然違う、全然別物。今も脳に焼き付いてる。たくさんの人の本心を見てきたけど、あんなにドキドキさせてくれたのは木戸さんだけだから。私は木戸さんに真実を教えてもらったんだ。
The sweet rosy blush on her cheek stands in contrast to the horrible thing she's been saying. But this isn't the time to be making those observations.
When else will we?
木戸さんは苦しんでた。かわいそうで見過ごせなかった。だからね、私が見つけてあげたんだよ。他人の意識を受け入れてくれる人。予想よりも簡単だった。なんせ茨城さんが自分を売ってくれたからね。茨城さんを紹介したら、木戸さんはすごい顔してたな。 怒るような、悲しむような、何とも言えない複雑な、自分の気持ちを測りかねてるみたいな顔だった。あれはあれで素敵な顔だった。
Can't be. She willingly transferred herself to Ibaraki-san's body just like she predicted.
わかるよ。驚くよね。でもこれは全部本当のことさ。他人の体であっても生き延びたいと思った。それが彼女の本心だ。その結果は言うまでもない。木戸さんの意識は間違いなく移植された。一人の体に二人の意識が宿るっていう予想とは違う形になったけど。
Since she doesn't remember why she grafted herself, does that mean?
それは本当のことだよ。少しでも実験の成功率を上げるために移植するデータを最小限に絞ったんだ。移植の事情や私のことを覚えてないのはそれが理由。
I have no way of knowing if she's telling the truth. Well, actually, maybe I just don't want to accept it as the truth.
木戸さんは新たな人生を歩き出した。過去を捨ててね。楽しそうに笑ってたよ。新たな生き方を満喫してた。その姿を見てると、私は放っておけなくなった。だってさ、そんなの本物だと思う？
What do you mean?
あの衝動まで切り捨てたせいで、今過ごしている日常の価値を理解できていないんじゃないかな。
Well, she is looking for them, you know.
Well, also, she did actually call it that she had done this, so
Yeah.
she probably does know, yes.
それに、木戸さんも自分の記憶を取り戻したいと考えてる。だから、私はその願いを叶えたいんだ。私を震わせた衝動を木戸さんに取り戻させてあげたいんだよ。
Trying to argue with her about the morality of this would be futile, I feel.
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
She probably understands what she's doing isn't normal. She understands that, and yet she does it still. I'm overcome by indescribable emotions. Hashihime-san looks down at me, a slightly condescending smile on her lips.
その顔を見る限り、過去を話した会話あったみたいだね。いい顔をしているよ、今の伊吹くんは。
I doubt anything I say to her will do anything.
さて、私の話はこれでおしまい。そろそろ目的を果たさないと。伊吹くんを拘束したのはちょうどよかったかもしれないね。こんな状況なら呼び出すのに苦労はなさそうだ。
I need to stop her. I try to will my body to move, but I can't even lift a finger.
なんだか文句がありそうだね。でも考えてみてほしい。こんな大事な決断を忘れてていいと思うの？君は。
I have no answer for her. Even if it was Hashihime-san who instigated it, Kido-san still chose to graft her consciousness. Maybe she should know what she did. Still, I can't condone what Hashihime-san is doing. There's no logic to it. My instincts are telling me it isn't right. She's just trying to use Kido-san for her own gratification. I can't let her do this.
言いたいことがあるなら言っていいよ。
I don't know if anything you just said is true.
やだな。全部本当のことさ。
There's one thing I want to know, though.
I can't let her go. I can't let her go to Kido-san.
If we're talking about liars, you're a pretty big one yourself.
は？どういう意味かな？
You yourself are smiling. You've been lying with a smile on your face this whole time. That's why you have me like this.
The air of composure she kept so well thus far is completely blown away. She doesn't just frown. It's like her face is frozen in a snarl of rage until my friend clicks the button.
Nope.
Nope, still there. There's none of the control and measure she kept up before.
You just want to see others suffering. That's all. Even you know how twisted this all is, and you just keep making excuses.
バカなこと言わないで。私は純粋に人を救いたいだけだよ。そのためにサイトを作ってたくさんの人を救った。
That's a lie. You just wanted to know that you weren't the most sick, twisted person out there. You wanted to think that everyone was as rotten as you.
勝手に決めつけないでよ。そんなんじゃない。全然違うよ。私はただ。
You just want to see others suffer to make yourself feel better. It's all about the pleasure you derive from.
いい加減黙ろうか。
Ow!
Ow, she hit me with her true feelings. Trademark. The taste of blood spreads in my mouth.
Delicious copper.
I was going to say iron. Something has clearly changed from her countenance as she looks down upon me. She glares, frustration lacing her pupils.
You wouldn't be so angry if I weren't.
True
Ow.
feelings! And even more. Why am I laughing at my own joke?
I mean, it was funny.
An even more intense blow causes my brain to feel like it's rattling.
True feelings hurt.
The taste of blood becomes even more marked.
I was about to say, am I supposed to say this with a mouthful of blood? Well, I suppose it's not all lies. You have something genuine inside of you. The nasty face you're making right now, that's the true you. It's brimming with your true heartfelt desires, all that hate and... Ouch!
Oh, why do you true feelings me one more time? She looks down at me, her icy glare boring holes into my head. She only relaxes after she makes sure I can't talk anymore.
Like by controlling us, or just by punching us in the face? I guess either way works.
After taking a deep breath, she seems to regain her composure.
殴らせて BMI が外れるように仕向けたのかな？それとも壊させたかったのかな？
No, you've been hitting the front of our face. I'm pretty sure that wouldn't break it.
I don't know, maybe like through whiplash.
Oh.
煽り方がうまいね、伊吹くん。
It's true.
でもね、そう喧嘩腰にならずに落ち着いてほしい。記憶を取り戻すのは木戸さん自身が望んでることじゃないか。他人が口を挟むようなことじゃないよ。
All I hear are excuses from you. You just want to see the look of despair on her face when she's forced to confront those memories. You want to see her in agony. Is that not what you're doing right now? You're reveling in watching me suffer. This is all for your sick pleasure.
伊吹くんは物覚えが悪いのかな、それともマゾなのかな。
A little bit of both. Hashihime-san raises her prosthetic arm again. But right as she's about to slam it down onto my head, someone cries out.
ダメ!
Kido-san tackles her faster than she can react. She loses her balance and the two of them tumble onto the floor.
Kido-san!
I almost yelled that. I immediately try to get up and run.
Why does this sound like a Final Fantasy boss fight?
Oh, it sounds like an awesome boss fight.
Yeah.
Good music on this game. Actually, you know what? Every, sorry for breaking the immersion by coming back to me, but like, every Ubisoft game has great music.
Oh yeah.
Like, having played through Draco Riot and a route and about a half of Sanoboichi. Like, and then this, like, yeah, all of them have probably some of the best music of any VNs. Definitely
awesome.
company-wise, like 10 on 10.
Hmm.
But my body still doesn't work.
なんで木戸さんが。やめてください。
Kido-san took her by surprise, but she can't keep her down. The tide turns over in an instant.
こんな。
Hashihime-san swats her away with terrifying ease using her prosthetic arm. As a result, Kido-san is blown away like a ragdoll and rolls onto the floor. Hashihime-san gets up and walks over to me again. It'll be difficult to stop her, even more so now that she's widened the distance between them.
なんで木戸さんがここにいるのかな。偶然ってわけでもないんでしょ。
Despite being thrown with such force, Kido-san doesn't falter. She stands back up and focuses her gaze.
路地裏で伊吹くんのスマホを見つけました。同じ場所に血まみれで倒れている人も。彼らは変な女にやられたと。それだけで私だと。なんだかショックだな。そんな風に見られてたなんて。ずっと気にはなっていました。どうして僕の記憶が僕の周辺で都合よく出回っているのか。木戸さんの記憶？ごまかさなくても結構です。さっきの話立ち聞きしていました。
Oh, so you've been outside this whole time while we've been getting punched in the face.
We were just being repeatedly punched in the face, and she's like, no, hold on, now is not a dramatic enough moment.
Hold it.
Hold it.
なんだそっか。
Hashihime-san simply shrugs and snickers at her. Rather than disappointment, her tone indicates boredom.
誰かが意図的に記憶を流している。段階を踏んで僕に記憶を取り戻させようとしている。そう思えるくらいに。随分と回りくどいやり方だ。はい。でも今朝救済サイトの話を聞いて思いました。僕の記憶も同じように利用されてるんじゃないかって。僕に楽しい記憶を取り戻させて、最後の最後に過去の行動を見せ、自分に失望させる。その反応を楽しみたいんじゃないか。
Wow, she is the world's greatest detective.
She actually is. I joked about her. Dang, yeah, she is.
もしそうなら、その人物はきっと近くにいる。そばで僕の様子や反応を観察している。そこまで悪趣味な人ならきっと自分の目で反応を楽しみたいだろうから。どいつもこいつも
I'm actually impressed with like the detective work.
I know, right?
Like, dang. All right, good job, Batman.
Yeah.
Mentioning how sick she was must have set her off. The same venomous frown from before breaks through her mask of casual disdain.
僕のそばにいて BMI やヒアライン通信にも詳しい女性。それが私ってわけか。しかしよくこの場所まで。警察の方に無理を言って調べてもらいました。まさかと思いつつここに来たら僕の生前の話が始まった。だからごめん、伊吹くん。
It's alright.
聞き耳を立てていたら止めに入るのが遅れた。まさかいきなり殴るとは思ってなかったから。
It's okay, I didn't need those teeth anyway.
That doesn't matter. You need to...
If she heard everything Hashihime-san said about her past, then she knows all of her predictions from this morning were right.
Holy crap, that was just this morning? Oof. Ooh, long day.
She had to have heard that she grafted herself onto someone else with the hopes of fully taking over their body.
大丈夫。僕なら平気だよ。
She takes a light breath to assuage me, and her response is accompanied by a big smile. But it looked somehow forced.
そうか、聞いたのなら仕方ない。ついでだ。はっきり言っておこう。私は嘘をついていない。すべて本当のことだ。はい、そうなんでしょうね。
It's the same smile she had this morning. That same sad, defeated expression.
そんな随分あっさりと上手に嘘をつくんだから。でも君の過去は変わらない。君が体を奪おうとしたことは変わらない。
I noticed Kido-san stiffen in place.
はい。
She simply nods. Her fists stay balled up, quivering slightly. Perhaps she's feeling fear as well.
僕は弱いからすぐに楽な方に逃げようとする。今だけじゃない。生きてた頃からきっと弱かった。だから納得した。やっぱり僕は最低な人間なんだって。
Nope, pretty sure Hashihime-san's got you beat.
She's not just trying to put herself down. She's not trying to resist Hashihime-san's poison implications. Kido-san simply stopped running away from her past. I realized that.
は？何それ？笑わせないでくれ。今さら素直に認めたところで、言いこぶったところで意味なんてありゃしない。
Frustrated, Hashihime-san tries to hound her further.
No, you weren't supposed to accept responsibility. This isn't the last episode of Evangelion.
But Kido-san simply doesn't falter.
橋姫さんが言った通り、過去は消えない。逃げられない。だから向き合うんだ。向き合って、まず謝る。
Oh, this music's fucking awesome. I love it. I want to steal this for a boss fight anywhere.
I know, right? It'd be great for D&D.
It's fucking great.
これが正直な気持ち。今の僕の気持ちだ。ただの綺麗事だ。 そんなの本心じゃない。
その綺麗事が本心だと言えるように僕はなりたい。
Tsubasa earned the power of self-respect.
何それ。そんなの全部台無しだよ。こんなはずじゃなかったのに。ずっと期待してたのに。
I was actually gonna say, I'm like, did you spoil the villain's plan? Because the villain's such a sadist.
Yep.
That she planned for months on this stupid shit.
Yep.
Or actually, maybe longer than months.
私の気持ちが伝わってないのかな。
It's probably however long it's been since the first time she saw Kido-san break down.
Yeah, probably. Or since she did the body transfer without the memories.
Mm-hmm.
Probably it's like that. So it's been, what, a year, 2 years?
It's been however long.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They've been sharing the body. The tinge of derision in her voice makes images of the two men being beat. Yeah, being beating, that's why I saw it.
Yep.
Being beaten in the back alley flashed through my mind. And Hashihime-san raises her fist, reaffirming my fears.
Run! Hurry!
嫌だ。僕は逃げない。
正直な気持ちを教えてよ。あの時みたいにさ。
Hashihime-san approaches with her fist primed, but is held back by Kido-san throwing whatever she can get her hands on.
Which just happens to be a lot of tin cans.
Actually, she's got like a billion possible hands there too.
I'm holding back your punch by throwing hands at it. So that's what they mean when they say throwing hands.
She shakes off everything she throws and approaches her with her fist raised.
Sounded like somebody threw an axe.
Look, I'm sure there's one here somewhere. She swings but thankfully whiffs. She rolled a 2. Instead, her powered fist hits a mechanical arm, forming a huge dent in it. She used the momentum from pulling it out to turn around and take a lunge at Kido-san. But Kido-san manages to maintain the distance and keeps throwing whatever she finds its way into her hands. She can't hold out for long like this.
木戸さん、ちゃんと話そう。腹を割って話そうよ。
さっきから包み隠さず本心を晒してますよ。
Every time she swings her arm, the shriek of crunching metal fills the room. And with each shot she takes at her, Kido-san is further driven into a corner.
Run away! Get to the police!
伊吹君を残していったらどうなるか。
Forget about me. I'll be fine.
そのありさまでよく言う。
今話をしてるのは私でしょ。
I focus all my willpower on my feet. But they won't budge. No matter how desperate I am, my body just won't listen.
Damn it!
I can't even shake in my seat. If it weren't for the damn BMI on my neck, I could move. I could keep Hashihime-san in check with my soul expansion, trademark. As desperate thoughts raced in my head, an idea lights up, the murk in my mind like a lightning streaking through the sky. The gears start turning fast. Hashihime punches a hole in the wall, causing debris to fly everywhere. Kido-san covers her face with her arms to block the incoming rubble. But she stumbles and falls onto the floor as she walks back.
いい加減正直になりなって。
しつこいな。全部僕の本心だって言ってるだろ。
Her voice quivers.
あ、そう。
The anger and resentment has disappeared from Hashihime-san's expression. She simply regards Kido-san with emotionless eyes. But Kido-san doesn't look away. She meets her cold gaze straight on.
木戸さんはそんな目をする人でもなかったのに、そうやって見られるとイライラするな。
She holds her arm aloft. It's aimed right at Kido-san's defenseless head. She must be paralyzed in fear. She's sweating and her breathing is ragged. But the one thing she doesn't do is run away.
Kido-san!
Kido-san! Sorry. As if my cry was her cue, Hashihime-san brings her fist down. Kido-san keeps her gaze steady even as the powerful mechanical fist comes down. And as she takes a small breath,
Stop hitting yourself.
a fist directly hits Hashihime-san's chin head on. But it's not Kido-san's. Her right prosthetic arm stopped mid-swing and swung back up towards her chin.
これ
Both of them seem completely perplexed. I'm the only one who knows what just happened.
私に何をした？
何？どういうこと？
木戸さんじゃないならお前か！
She must have cut up her mouth. She shouts, sprinkling blood-laced spit.
Didn't you explain it yourself? The BMI on my back and your right arm are connected. If you can influence me, then the reverse is true as well.
ふざけるな！そんなことできるわけ！
Maybe a normal person wouldn't be able to make use of a BMI link like this. Thankfully, I'm not normal.
I'm abnormal.
My soul expansion was the answer. I went ahead and gave it a cool name, but it doesn't actually have anything to do with spirituality or souls. The electrical signal the brain uses to send commands are inherently weak. But my electrical signals are too powerful to be considered normal. Strong enough to send an electric signal to the person I touch and directly communicate my thoughts to them. I send my thoughts through the BMI link and took control of her prostheses. I gambled it all on being able to use her arm as a stepping stone to influence her thoughts.
ありえない！あってたま！
Well, I've got to hand it to you, but your time is up.
Ta.
Her fist launches onto her chin once. This is the day where I laugh at all my stupid jokes. But honestly, if I had done that, that's what I would say.
I mean, we'll say it's in character, it works.
Her fist launches onto her chin once again. A splatter of blood bursts from her mouth this time.
こんなこと私が見たかったものじゃない！ふざける！
Damn.
After a few continuous hits, she finally faints. She sonorously falls on her back lifelessly. You got knocked the fuck out! Once she hits the floor, she stirs no more.
I'm speaking in rhyme. Oh no, I've gone insane.
She's completely out cold as far as I can tell. I could feel the force of that blow. She's not just pretending to be out for the count, that's for sure. Wait, why are you making me think she is?
Double tap. Double tap.
何がどうなって。
It must be hard to pass from Kido-san's standpoint. It definitely looks like her opponent suddenly decided to beat herself unconscious. She simply blinks in confusion.
Kido-san blinked in confusion. Hashihime hurt itself.
伊吹くんが何かしたの？
Kind of. Can you take the BMI off first?
うん。いや、でも、どっちの BMI？
Both. Oh, okay. Both. Take mine and hers off.
Without the BMI, I can finally move. Hashihime-san won't have any control over me. We have to detain her and call the police.
わかった。
Kido-san hurries to me and takes the BMI off my neck. I finally regain control of my body and stand up. But...
Huh?
伊吹くん！
My legs give out and I fall to the floor immediately.
Damn it, I thought my legs were asleep.
Was Hashihime-san lying when she said there wouldn't be any side effects? I entertained the idea for a moment, then realized that's not it. I'm still weak from getting beaten down by her.
That's a valid point. We got hit in the face, what, 3 times? Really hard?
3 times with like a mechanical arm that can dent whatever metal those other arms are made of.
And put holes in walls.
Yep.
伊吹くん！すぐに救急車を！
I'm fine.
でも...
I can't exert any force, but I can move. She may have hit me harder than I realized back there. I'd rather not describe the mess of bloody ribbons going on inside my mouth. Every time I speak, blood spills from the corner of my mouth.
He's just like All Might.
違う！ 死なないで！死んじゃダメだ！
I'm fine. I won't die. My mouth is just a little cut up, that is all. All of my organs are unharmed. And I promised I'd be there with you when you apologized. Remember? I'm fine, really. I'll keep my promise. I'm not dying today. But I'm a little tired.
伊吹くん！寝ちゃダメだ！寝たら死ぬ！死んじゃう！
I'd love to, but...
Parquet.
My vision is growing hazier by the minute. It takes all of my effort not to faint on the spot.
I'm not going to die. Relax. Call the police. No, just call Rikumi-san and Aku-san.
It'll be difficult to explain the situation to any other officers, but it's better to deal with someone we know, whatever the case.
わかった。
Kido-san takes out her phone and calls them. Meanwhile, I approach the fallen Hashihime-san. I can't walk well, so I slowly stumble my way to her. When I get close, I reach out for her neck. I'm not scrapping for another fight with that arm of hers again. We need to shut her up right now. It'll be a problem if she started blabbering on about Kido-san and Ibaraki-san's situation. If the fact that personality grafting was a success becomes common knowledge, it'll be a real problem for both of them. All eyes would turn on them. Up until now, what she wanted to see was Kido-san's despair upon discovering the truth, so she kept it a secret from everyone. But she has no reason to hide their condition anymore. It wouldn't surprise me if she put it all out there just to spite us. So I'll silence her with my soul expansion. Trademark. She's fainted right now. It should be able to affect her greatly as she has her guard down. I need to do this. You won't divulge Ibaraki-san and Kido-san's secret, and you won't say anything about me. I send my thoughts into her subconscious at full force, but then... She stirs all of a sudden. My body jumps to high alert, or rather it tries to, despite my delayed actions. My heart almost pops out of my mouth, but my fears prove to be unfounded in a moment. Did the electrical signal make her muscles twitch in reflex? She shivers, but I can only see the white of her eyes still. She's not awake, that's for sure.
That scared me.
But it should be okay now. We just need to tie her up. I remove her BMI. Now she shouldn't be able to move her prosthesis. I imagine she'll be in the same precarious situation as I am when she wakes up. I tie her arms with a cable tie I find in the wreckage.
Take the memories before Aku-san and Rikumi-san get here.
そっか。僕の記憶。
There's a good chance everything here will be confiscated.
そうだね。僕の記憶は回収しておかないと。
Kido-san.
She slowly shakes her head, a shade of worry on her face.
ごめん。心配させたかもしれないけど、僕のことなら平気だ。さっき、あんな大見えを切ったんだ。今さら逃げ出す方がかっこ悪い。それに、一緒にいてくれる人もいることだしね。
Yeah, I did.
だから、平気だ。少しばかり、時間はかかるかもしれないけど、ちゃんと謝るって決めたから。
That said, it doesn't mean she has to get her memories back this instant. She just needs to find them and pick them out. At least that way it won't be used for nefarious means anymore. As the haze in my mind clears a little, I hear footsteps.
うわ、何これ。
ひどいな。泥棒。いや、違うか。まるで乱闘でもあったみたいだが。
Nope, just Hashihime's true feelings.
Trademark.
木戸さん、何があったの？電話だとよくわからなかったんだけど。
それが、何と言えばいいか。やっぱりトラブルでした。
Understatement of the century.
この倒れてる人は？
She's the one who sent those two guys in the back alley to the hospital.
っておい、血まみれじゃないか。
It's okay, it's mostly mine.
伊吹くんもやられたのか？
Yes, she did.
本当に何があった？
I really don't know.
I can't explain what happened in detail. Aku-san squints at me dubiously. He's probably wondering why I was the only one dragged all the way down here.
わかった。ひとまずそれはいい。拘束しよう。署に連絡を。あと病院の2人に確認を取れ。
わかりました。
Watching the two of them take over the situation so quickly makes a wave of fatigue wash over me. I feel like I can let my guard down, and my consciousness fades. Until I'm completely out of the count again.
Parquet.
Rino wakes up. What the fuck happened to you?
Oh no, when I come to, the first thing I see is that scary bear.
Scary Barry says you're gonna feel worse if you try and stick around.
When I come to, the first thing I see is the grey ceiling. I'm not in the warehouse. The ceiling here is a lot closer. And this place smells. Slightly sweet, calming scent.
Ibaraki-san's scent.
キモいこと言うな。
When I open my bleary eyes, I find Ibaraki there. This is her room. I'm in the second floor of the warehouse.
Okay, yep. As confirmed, it is a warehouse.
I quickly realize I'm sleeping in her bed.
Why am I here? Am I asleep?
夢じゃない。現実。
She pinches my cheek as she says that.
Cut up mouth. Cut up mouth.
Well, hopefully that. Okay, yes.
Ow.
That's where Hashihime-san hit me. The jolt of cold pain sends shivers up and down my spine.
一応冷やしてるんだけど、これ以上はもう意味がないかも。
This is okay?
Okay is a relative term, I suppose.
How long did I sleep? What day is it today? Is it still Christmas?
今日は1月7日。いや、もう日付が変わって8日か。
Actually, well, January 7th would be Christmas.
Yes.
1日半くらい寝てたことになる。
That takes me by surprise. I can't believe I slept so long. Was it the beating or the huge amount of duress I was under?
Probably both.
気分の方はどう？
Like I got hit by a truck. Kind of feverish. My mouth hurts. It's hard to talk.
口の中は傷だらけだけど、骨はどこも折れてない。
Not even my smile bones.
腫れもいずれ引くだろうって。
Just look like a chipmunk right now.
他に何か違和感とかある？耳鳴りとか、物が二重に見えるとか。
Well, funny that you mentioned it. I do see you in the center of the screen, and then there's another you in the bottom left-hand corner. Not sure if that's related to the punching, though.
Oh no!
私が今指を何本立ててるか見える？
Zero.
Yep. Okay. Ask that again when you take the hand out of your pocket.
視力も意識も異常なしと。よかった。
Her tone is cold and curt as usual, but I can tell she's truly relieved. I also notice her shoulders drooping from relief.
So, why am I sleeping on your bed? Where's my sleeping bag?
意識のない相手を寝袋に入れるのかなり大変だし。
Makes sense.
それに冷たい床に転がすわけにもいかないでしょ。怪我人なんだから。
I don't know, with how hard we got punched, that might actually feel nice.
Actually.
I know. Thanks.
別にお礼を言われるほどのことでもない。でも何があったの？
Well... Didn't Kido-san tell you?
トラブルがあって伊吹くんが怪我をしたってだけ。詳しい話は後日にって言ってた。
Oh.
What happened with Kido-san's memories in the end? I'm sure she took them from Hashihime-san's workshop.
How are you doing, by the way?
なんで私は別に痛いところもないし、いつもと変わらないけど。
That's good.
何？もしかして翼さん、何かおかしなことでもしたの？
Technically, no. No, she didn't. I'm just glad you're fine.
いや、その反応余計に気になるんだけど。まあ、いっか。それより、さっきの質問の答えは？
Can we talk about it later?
伊吹くんも？
Just wait a little. I need some time to explain properly. Please?
She eyes me with suspicion, but it lasts only for a moment.
わかった。
She sighs and nods at me.
その様子だと何か理由があるってことだろうし、二人の言う後日を信じることにする。
Thanks. And sorry about this.
別に謝られることじゃないし。
Sorry for hogging your bed, too.
まあそっち？それも別に。怪我人を放り出して悠々と過ごせる精神は私にはない。
You're really kind.
こんなの普通だし。私で遊ぼうとするな。
I'm not. I wasn't trying to.
She'll just get angrier if I keep talking.
まあそんなことが言えるようなら本当に心配はなさそう。もう少し寝たらベッドのことは気にしないでいいから。
The whole conversation woke me right up. I don't think I'll be able to sleep for a while. So I just raise myself and sit on the bed. Then I check my body all over. The searing pain in my face and mouth remain as a reminder of the beating that I received. But besides that, I'm pretty much unharmed. I can move freely now, and none of my limbs feel abnormal.
I don't feel too bad. Must be all the sleep.
I put my feet on the floor and try to get up. But
いいから。
Ibaraki-san gently presses a finger to my forehead and pushes me back down.
おとなしくしてなさい。これは家主命令。
She looks down at me from above. But I feel no fear like the last time someone looked down at me. I find it cute, in fact, so I decide to raise both arms in a gesture of surrender.
All right. I'll stay in bed today.
よろしい。体の調子がいいならどうする？何か食べる？
Gonna need a straw.
I might be a little hungry. Well, no wonder, given how long I slept.
Yeah, I should probably get something in my stomach.
今ある食べ物だと確か
Mashed potatoes would be great.
レトルトの激辛カレーに激辛カップ麺、激辛カップ焼きそば。どれにする？
She is trying to kill us.
I mean, like, she couldn't just give us porridge,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Why are they all super spicy stuff? Who buys the groceries here? I don't want my mouth to die.
嘘、冗談。ちょっと待ってて。雑炊を作るから。
yep.
Oh, hey, you got it. Spicy porridge.
だから冗談だってば。熱々でなければ、今のいぶきくんでも食べられるでしょ？
Or salty. Or with a lot of lemon. Yeah, that should be fine. But, you're making it?
何？ご不満？
No, I'd be grateful. I just didn't know you could cook.
簡単なものくらいならできるし、失敬な。安心して。自分で味見くらいはするから。
Alright. Thanks.
任された。
After a short while, she comes back. It didn't take that long, so she's probably used to cooking this.
はい、お待たせ。
She made some rice porridge with eggs.
Thanks.
I reach out to take the bowl, but she stands on the edge of the bed with it. Then she says,
はい。
What?
何？味見ならちゃんとしたけど。
Oh no, I wasn't saying that.
That's not my problem. My hands are okay. I can eat by myself.
知ってる。考えてみたら、誰かに食事を作ったのも初めてなんだよね。こんな機会ないから、ついでにと思って。ほら、口開けて。早く食べないと冷たくなっちゃうから。
Thanks.
I put my hands together and open my mouth as instructed.
Hello, nurse.
She gently moves the spoonful of porridge into my mouth. It's not cold at all. It's actually just right.
Scary Berry approves.
And also,
Whoa, this is great.
意外そうな反応にちょっと腹が立つ。ま、いいけどね。美味しいのなら。温度はどう？口の中の痛みとか。
Yes, but not from the porridge. Nope, it feels fine. It hurts, but the food probably isn't making it any worse. And this is delicious. Thanks.
ならよかった。はい、もう一口。
she gets another spoonful and puts it in front of my face.
喉を詰まらせないでよ。
I know. It'll probably be soft.
She made it extra soft, I feel like. I'm grateful it doesn't need much chewing.
I kind of forgot, but what happened with work?
休んだ。もちろんあやさんにも連絡してある。こんな状態の伊吹くんを一人残していけないし、行ったところで気になって仕事にならないだろうし。
Ah.
別に責めたいわけじゃない。そうじゃなくて、むしろ私の方こそごめん。
What, did you punch us in the face repeatedly? Huh? What do you mean?
伊吹くんが怪我をしたこと、翼さんがすごく申し訳なさそうにしてた。だから今回のことって翼さんに関係のあることなのかなって。事情は聞いてないから詳しいことは知らないけど。
Well, yeah.
It was something very important for Kido-san. That's why it doesn't feel right for me to talk about it.
それってあの夜に言ったことが関係してるんでしょう。私が翼さんのことをお願いをしたから、だから怪我をさせたのかなってこと。
It is true that I made a bigger effort to reach out to her because of what Ibaraki-san had said. That's how I learned of her worries. And perhaps that's one of the reasons I was so eager to do something rash. But
No, I didn't get hurt because of that.
I deny categorically. I'm not just trying to put her mind at ease.
I'm sure this would have happened at some point either way. And whenever it did, I would have done the same.
I couldn't ignore it. I know I never would have done so. Whenever I was faced with Hashihime-san's real intentions, I would have acted this way.
You don't need to feel responsible. Actually, I want to thank you.
なんでそうなるの？
If she didn't tell me, I probably wouldn't have tried to talk with Kido-san that morning. I would have just sat by and watched despite being concerned. And if I did that, she never would have opened up to me about her worries. And if Hashihime-san then told her the truth, maybe she would have shown Hashihime-san what she wanted to see. The only reason that didn't happen was because Ibaraki-san set me on the right path that night.
You helped me so much more than you can imagine. I'm really grateful.
いや、意味がわかんないし。
Still, thank you. You don't need to feel guilty.
と言われても。
Wait. Is that why you lent me your bed and cooked for me?
そういう気持ちが全くないって言うと嘘になる。でも放置できないのも本当。見知らぬ仲ってわけでもなし。
Ah.
I'm happy to hear that. I'm glad to know I'm not inconveniencing her.
というかルームシェアも悪くないと思ってるし、だから変な遠慮とかいらない。
Thanks.
っていうかこっちこそありがとう。とにかくほら早く食べて。
All right. Thanks for the food. It was really good.
ならよかった。さて、じゃあ片付けるか。
You cooked. At least let me wash the dishes.
はいはい、そういうのいいから黙っておとなしくしてて。
Fine.
I guess I'll let her have her way tonight. I lay in bed again. Suddenly, I'm feeling drowsy. Was it the warm food, perhaps? As my consciousness fades again,
おやすみ。
I vaguely hear her voice. Does her good night sound less awkward than usual because I'm dreaming? I'm already asleep before I can find the answer to that question.
パルケ。
Thank you for watching, everybody. This has been a really, really good, I guess, climax to the story. Like, we caught the bad guy and we're recovering with the help of our friends.
Yeah, at least in terms of the big mystery, I think this is going to be the climax. It's still obviously, we need to figure out what Tsubasa uncovers in her memories. We need to learn about how we came about. And I guess there at some point will be some kind of resolution where the body sharing situation's got to get solved.
Yeah, like, I think it's that, and then just us in a relationship with the two of them.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
But for now, we are the Bridge Boys, signing off.